A father says to his daughter, "Please don't do this." The daughter holds his hand, smiles, and says, "You have always been foolish." The father pleads again, "Please don't." The daughter replies, "What I'm about to do is the best thing for me. I should have done this a long time ago. Now you won't disturb me anymore." The father begs, "Please don't leave my hand." She says, "Don't worry. The rocks below will take care of you now." Then she lets go of his hand and the father falls. The girl laughs and says, "What a big day to celebrate. I miss my brother, but at least he's not here to stop me." She walks away. Down below, a man sees the old man falling. He runs to him and shouts, "Dad!" He helps him up and says, "Who did this to you?" The father in pain asks, "Son, how are you here?" The son replies, "You were supposed to be at Ina's graduation." The father says, "Don't even say her name. She did all this." Somewhere else, the girl is holding her father's photo. She smiles and says, "Now I'll get everything I ever wanted." Her boyfriend walks in, sees the photo and asks, "Who is this?" The girl says, "Just someone who never let me succeed. When my parents died, I was alone. He was a friend of my father and raised me." Her boyfriend says, "Don't be sad. My father is a doctor and guests are here." The girl hugs him and says, "I wish my dad could see me happy." He says, "I'm proud of you. Let's go." They walk out. Meanwhile, the son says, "Why were you at the cliff? Where is Ina?" The father says, "I didn't want you two to argue. She always replies badly." The son asks, "Tell me what happened." The father says, "We were walking. Ina looked at the view and said strange things. I apologized, but she pushed me and cried." The son says, "She's gone too far. You gave her everything. She's a doctor now and we're still poor." The father says, "I'm just a junk collector." The son replies, "No, after mom died, you raised us alone. That's a big thing." Suddenly, a car hits the father. The driver says, "I'm so sorry. Are you okay?" The man says, "You're Don Javier, right? I'm Roger's son." The father says, "Yes, I remember." The man says, "You were supposed to be at the hospital." The father replies, "I'm looking for my son." He's angry and left. The man says, "I'll help." The father says, "No, you must be busy." But the man says, "Helping you is more important." Later, Ina holds her degree and smiles. Her brother grabs the degree. He says, "You're happy, but what about kindness?" She says, "I got a scholarship. Dad only paid half the fees." The brother says, "Still, he deserved to be there." She says, "No, he didn't. Rich people go where they feel relaxed. My dad and brother pick trash. Now I'm free." The brother says, "Stop lying." She shouts, "My classmates have rich fathers. With this degree, I'll leave you both." Their dad and the young man arrive. The man asks, "Is Ina your daughter?" Ina says, "He's not my real father. After my parents died, he raised me. Now I've left him." The man says, "He told me today was his daughter's graduation, but I didn't see him there." The brother says, "She pushed him off a cliff." Ina says, "That's a lie." The boyfriend asks, "Why wasn't your father there?" Ina says, "I didn't want people to laugh at him." He says, "I don't understand why you hate your family. I'm ending this." He walks away. Ina begs, "Please don't leave me." She runs to her father and says, "Please forgive me. Let's go home." The father says, "That's not your home anymore. You said you deserve better, so go live that life." Ina cries, "No, Dad, don't leave me." But her father walks away. Ina falls, crying and shouting, "Please, Dad, what will I do now?" But no one comes back. If you want to watch more amazing videos like this, then like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to press the bell icon.